Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the presence of these witnesses to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony, which is an honorable estate instituted by God. It is therefore not to be entered into unadvisedly, but reverently and discreetly. Into this holy estate, these two persons come now to be joined. If anyone can show just cause why they may not lawfully be joined together, let them now speak, or hereafter forever hold their peace.
Well, it's your last chance.
I know. I'm thinking.
If you dump me here in front of all these people, I'm really going to be mad.
I'm not thinking about that.
Well, what are you thinking?
I'm wondering if we have enough peanut butter to get all the way through the honeymoon. What's the verdict?
Let's get this show on the road. I think we're ready to tie the old knot.
Father, we give thee thanks for the gift of life and for its renewal with each day. We gather in the presence of a loving parent to celebrate this time which brings Keith and Gina to the threshold of their marriage. For their dreams, for their hopes, for they themselves, and for each other, we give thee thanks. We pray that the words and spirit of this gathering may be filled with thy love and with a meaning that only deepens with the passing of years. Amen. Keith and Gina, I want to call your attention to the seriousness of the decision that you've made and of the covenant which you are about to declare before God and this community. Be very clear that your marriage depends upon your willingness to be faithful to each other and faithful to your understanding of what God's will is for you. Unfaithfulness to either will be a betrayal of this covenant. But your constant and continuous commitment to your vows will bring you a marriage which will be blessed, a home which will be a place of peace, and a relationship in which you will both grow in love. Do you have words to share before you exchange your vows?
Yes. If you must love me, then love me for naught except for love's sake only. Do not say, I love her for her smile, or her look, or her way of speaking gently. I'm sorry. It's just, I mean, it's silly. It really is. I really wanted to recite a poem to Keith on our wedding day, but somehow I don't think there's a poem that's ever been written that fits us. I mean, I'm kind of glad about that.
Beowulf.
What I do want to say, though, is that I've spent a good part of my life looking for love, chasing after it, thinking I found it, and finding out that it was never returned. But when I wake up in the morning and I'm with you, I feel wonderful. It's, I don't know quite how to explain it. It's just, I feel strange, warm inside. And it took me a while to figure out that it's because of you, because I know that there's someone else in this world that really does love me. And I want you to know how much I appreciate that and how much it means to me, even though I never know what kind of a day we're going to have together. I know that when I go to bed at night, that you're still going to love me, and that I'm still going to love you. And I just wish that everybody else in the whole world could find the happiness that Keith and I have found. I love you, and I am so proud that I'm going to be your wife.
You know, I'm glad you didn't finish the poem, because the only poem I know involves a young sailor from Dover. There was a young sailor from Dover. You know it. I don't know how I ended up here. I suppose that you know, my life was going along at a pretty good clip, and things were just fine. I mean, nothing momentous. And then all of a sudden, bam, you showed up, and it was like I figured out what happened. And it was, you are a never-ending challenge, and I like that. And I suppose in my own lifetime, I'll never figure out how you think. Yes, I like that, too. And after a period of denial, I couldn't deny it anymore. I was in love. And I am in love. And I love being in love. And I think I'm gonna love being married to you.
You both spoke of love. I hope you will always remember what love is. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It's not arrogant or rude. It doesn't insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongs, but it rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. Will all of you witnessing these promises do all in your power to uphold these two people in their marriage?
We will.
Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Keith and Gina, since you intend to enter into marriage, join your right hands together and declare your consent before God and his church.
I, Keith, take thee, Gina, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part.
I, Gina, take thee, Keith, in marriage, to have and to hold, for in sickness and in health, in richness and in poorness, to love and to cherish sickness and poorness, richness and health.
Till death do us part.
Yes, to cherish until death do us part.
Very good.
Right.
The rings, please. Thank you. Father, bless these rings and grant that they who wear them may abide in faithful love and continue in thy favor forever.
As a token of our faith and abiding love, with this ring, I thee wed.
In token and pledge of our abiding love and constant faith, with this ring, I thee wed.
For as much as Keith and Gina have consented together in holy wedlock and declared the same by joining of hands and giving and receiving of rings, I now pronounce you man and wife. Those whom God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. You may kiss the bride.
Stop.
Thank you. It was great, Father. It's a credit to your caller that you could put aside your feelings and do this. I appreciate it.
We do.
I did it for Brandy.
Whatever.
You know what? If anyone would have told me that I'd cry at Keith and Gina's wedding, I thought they'd be crazy.
No, I don't know how they did it, but it was quite sweet. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to make any bets on how long this marriage is going to last.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
Are you serious?
I always thought that some things were meant to be and others weren't. And now I think it's maybe just a game of chance. Excuse me.
I knew it meant a lot to my mom for all of you to be here. It meant a lot to me, too.
Hey, I wouldn't let you down, pal. I wouldn't let you down.
I knew I could count on you. I know a lot of people wouldn't understand it, but they're gonna be happy together.
Sounds like you're pretty happy, too.
I am. And now we're all gonna be together just like a regular family. Almost.
Pretty important to you, huh?
Yeah, it is. But you'll still all be my family, too.
Always. What's the matter? What is it?
Well, now that Uncle Keith is married to my mom now, I've been thinking, maybe I should, if it's all right for you.
It's okay. Listen to me. If you want to call Keith Dad, you should do it. You won't hurt my feelings. I won't love you less. And I know you won't love me less.
Thanks, Dad.
You got it.
Sophia, wasn't that just the most beautiful wedding you'd ever seen?
No.
No. Can't expect you to be objective because of Kelly and Eden, but it ranks right up there.
It was a very nice wedding, Gina. And actually, I was a little surprised.
What do you mean?
That it was so traditional.
Well, why not? You know, you and Cece have never understood me. Just a simple person with basic needs.
Congratulations, Gina.
You know what? You know what's really weird? Is that now Keith and I are happily married, and you and Cece are divorced. Oh, isn't that ironic?
Cruz, well, here we are, a couple happily married men. I'm glad you could bury the hatchet.
Yeah, Keith, well, you know, Brandon is a tough kid to say no to.
Yeah, I know. I know everybody in this town hates me, but, you know, maybe that'll change one day.
Well, I wouldn't hold your breath.
No, marriage is supposed to change you, man. Look at you. You got a big house. You're, you know, getting those big bucks, chasing ambulances, watching guys cheating on their wives. You know? It could happen to me one day. Come on.
You know, the whole time they were up there going through the ceremony, all I could think about was the day that Jeffrey and I got married.
Hey, Kelly, it's a good day for you. It's nice memories.
Yeah, I know, but just remembering how happy I was that day, and I still don't understand how feelings like that can just change. But they do. I mean, they're not there anymore. You can throw some rice later, it'll make you feel better.
TJ. So, I never knew you were a friend of Keith and Gina's.
That's because I'm not.
Right. I shouldn't have told you about this wedding. You wouldn't have come sniffing around here looking for Kelly.
Look, why don't you just lay off?
No, I won't. TJ, I want you to do me a big favor and exit right now without making anybody upset.
It seems to me you're the only one upset.
That's right. I am very upset. I want you out of here now.
It's all right, Ted.
Kelly, I know he's gonna make you upset.
Hey. Why don't you just let the lady speak her mind, okay?
I don't understand what you expect from me.
A chance, baby. That's all.
I saw you talking to Keith earlier. I hope you paid him our deepest sympathies.
More or less, yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing. But I do think I ought to go back to the new homestead and, I don't know, relax. Are you gonna go out with Kelly still?
Yeah, I'll be home later.
Okay. I'll see you in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I talked to Daddy about Carlos Lopez.
Yeah?
Yeah, he said there was nothing he could really do.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
You don't sound too surprised.
Listen, I think maybe we should save this till later. I'll see you at home, okay, baby? Okay, I'll see you in a while.
You know, Cece, I do believe this is the first wedding we both attended where we haven't been the bride and groom.
Probably makes it all so bearable. You see, I've always had a dream that I would get even with Keith. And him marrying you is the first step in that direction.
I think you're just jealous. Besides, it doesn't matter what you say to me today. I'm just glad you're here.
I did it for Brandon.
Everybody keeps saying that. I wish they'd stop.
I'm going to keep an eye on him, believe me.
Look, Cece, no matter what you may think of me and Keith, we love Brandon very much. We want the best for him. Now, why don't you give the bride a kiss?
Or do you mind?
Oh, come on, Cece. You came to the wedding. This is traditional. You know, you got to play the whole game out. Come on. Give me a kiss.
Anything wrong?
No. No, not at all. As a matter of fact, Cece here was just going to give me a kiss. You know, a little good luck kiss to the bride. It's traditional. Weren't you, Cece? See, that didn't hurt.
Would you quit trying to kiss me? I don't want to kiss you, Keith.
Come on, it's tradition.
No, it's not tradition.
Well, we can start a tradition. Man, I've seen the way you look at me. Your eyes, you wanted to kiss me, now is your chance. Come on.
What you've seen in my eyes is dislike and a little hate.
So come on. That's no reason not to give me a big smack right here. Come on.
I'd rather kiss the burning candle, Keith.
Are you sorry you came?
You performed the wedding beautifully. I was very impressed.
Well, it's a very special ceremony, no matter who's getting married.
Ain't that the truth?
I'm sorry it made you sad.
I just couldn't help thinking about the wedding that Mason and I will never have. If you feel something, if you want something badly, you shouldn't wait. Because if you do, you might end up never getting it.
All right, Gina and, well, no, my wife and I are gonna head out. I know the reason you're all here is because of him, but what the heck, thanks anyway.
I just want everybody to know that this is the happiest day of my life. I mean, this is the best wedding I've ever had. I mean, that I ever will have.
Oh, we're going on our honeymoon.
Hit the music.
Well, what do you say? Drop it off somewhere?
Mm-hmm, that'd be great, thank you.
Can I give you a ride home?
I don't think I would be very good company right now.
Hey, I don't mind.
If you don't mind, I'd like to be.
Okay, sure. Daddy, I know that you said this wasn't the right place to talk about this, but I just wanted to let you know that I am going to do something about those men that you fired. I don't know what it is yet, but I am going to do something.
There's a lot going on in this family.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
I suppose that makes sense if it was a family that turned out a man as complex as Mason.
Yeah. I have to get going.
You have to go?
Yeah, I want to see my daughter, and I want to see how Sarah's doing.
I'd like to talk to you for a moment about Sarah, and I'd love to show you around this church. It's very beautiful.
Okay.
There's a telephone around the corner where you can make a call.
Right on time, Carlos.
Always on time, Mr. Castillo.
Listen, if I'm gonna call you Carlos, you should call me Cruz.
All right, Cruz. You have a very beautiful new home.
Thank you.
You must be very proud.
Yes, I am.
I was looking in the back. I saw where you might want that wall to keep your son from wandering down to the beach.
Yeah, right. Then I'm sure you noticed that it's probably gonna be a pretty major job.
Yeah, but I know I can do it.
Well, I have no doubt about that.
I've been out of work for a long time, but this job is really godsend.
It's gonna be a good deal for me, I'll tell you. I made a drawing here of what I had in mind. I wanna check it out. See, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing here. This wall is already in place, and this is where I was thinking right here. You'd need to build a structure and then put the stucco on there, but you can see where it would go.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's going to be a long job. But if you want it done faster...
No, there's no rush.
Well, it won't cost you any more, but I have a friend that I know he's going to be very good for this job if you could hire him also.
Well, the way I look at it, this is your job.
What's... My friend's been out of work for a long time, too, and it would really make me happy to share this job with him.
Okay, well, it's up to you, whatever you think.
Great. You know, he was agreeing with my wife. He thought that he was convinced I would never get hired from those signs that I put up.
Oh, yeah, the sign. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about that.
Yeah?
Oh, hi, baby. Carlos, I believe you know my wife. This is Eden.
Hello?
Look, Mr. Castillo, I need a job very badly, okay? But not one that's made up out of charity. By a man who had to marry to get into this house.
Now,
Excuse
wait
me,
a
I'd like to know
second.
what's
Wait a
going on
second.
here.
Hey. Just a second. Look, I think before you storm out of here, you owe me the chance to explain.
I thought you left.
I did. I came back because I know how you feel being here, and I know what you're thinking.
Thank you.
You miss him a lot, don't you?
I knew it would be difficult coming back here where we had Mason's service, but I really thought I could handle it, and I really did. And then when everybody left and I started to look at the candles,
I don't think there's anything worse than losing a child.
I never thought I'd ever outlive any of my children. I just feel so tired.
Ted needs you, and Eden needs you, and Kelly especially needs you right now. You've pulled yourself together before. You'll do it again.
When I had you at my side, come home with me.
I can't. You know that.
Sorry. I mean to pressure you. I don't want to infringe on your freedom.
Honey, don't do that now.
Thank you for your concern, though.
All right, I did know about your situation, about the fact that you're looking for work because Eden told me about it. But I was just about to tell you that, as a matter of fact. But I didn't make this job up for you. This is something I've been planning. I am going to hire someone, and that man is going to build me a wall, and I'm going to pay that man. And that can be you, it can be somebody else. I don't really care. But I'm sure you notice there's a lot of stuff to be done around here, so it could turn into a long-term thing. There's a lot of new houses been built around this block. You know, they might need work to be done, too. I mean, you should think about it. And for what it's worth, I bought this house with my own money, which I busted my butt to earn. And I married this woman because I love her. Now, that's the way it is. That's just the facts. If you want to take it, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine, too. But I think you should think twice before you make up your mind.
I can start tomorrow.
8 o'clock sharp?
I'll be here.
So you went to his house?
Yeah, before the wedding.
How come you didn't tell me?
There didn't seem to be time.
You could have told me at the church.
Eden, what difference does it make? You know now, and he took the job.
What if my father had hired him back?
I knew your father wasn't going to hire him back.
Oh, so you just decided to go around my back?
I didn't go behind your back.
Well, what do you call it?
I call it giving the man a job, and I would think that you'd be happy about it.
I am happy about it. I am not happy about the way you handled it. Oh, yeah, let ditzy Eden go run into her father while you do everything the right, perfect way.
I'm sorry that I didn't consult you.
Yeah, well, so
come on, now, you can't be angry about this.
I am very angry about this. I am livid about this. Because this means something to me. I wanted to give him a job. I wanted to give the other families that my father fired a job. Now, either you don't understand or you simply just don't respect my feelings.
I do respect your feelings, and I'm trying to understand them, but I also understand that man because I grew up with men just like that.
And because I didn't grow up with men like that, I don't understand.
Wait a second. What are you doing? Where are you going?
I have business calls to make.
Baby, look, you can't do it all.
According to you, I can't do anything.
this?
Can you believe this?
How did Brandon get all this done?
Well, his friends from school probably helped him out, you know what I mean?
You must be right. You this candy bar is half eaten.
I love this. Look at this.
Of course, you would love this.
You do too. Come on, look at this.
This is the man that I married?
This is
He's
the
wearing
man.
This silly hat?
is the man that you married. You want a candy bar, little girl?
No. I'm gonna have some licorice.
I like the black kind. You know what I mean?
You can have the black kind.
Yeah, this sort of gives a little balance to the wedding.
Oh, Keith. You like our wedding?
Huh?
I
loved our wedding, but you know, a normal reception, starch and stuff like that's not what we need. We wanted fun.
I thought our wedding was very romantic. I mean, particularly for you. I can't believe you said those things to me in front of witnesses. Did you really mean all those nice things you said?
I meant every word of it, darling. Every single word.
Silly.
Really, who wrote that poem?
Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
Oh, come on. I loved it. It was wonderful. Please, honey. Read it to me.
Okay, let me see if I can remember it.
Thou must love me, then love me only, for love's sake only. And when I walk, when I talk,
The woman is guilty, Your Honor. She's guilty. She's convicted. You know what this means. This means we have to go back and do our favorite thing together.
oh, no, not that, no!
Oh, yes. And I get to be the little boy. Oh, yes. Oh, Zorro. Zorro. Say Zorro.
It's a beautiful building.
Is it painful for you to be here because of Mason?
No.
You talked once before about trying to say goodbye.
The memories are easier for me in the daytime. It's when I go home alone at night that it hurts the most. It's quiet in here.
Yes.
Look, don't run away, all right? Just don't run away. I'll sit over here on the sand. You can sit over there on the sand and look out at the ocean or something. Just don't run away, okay?
You have to stop following me.
Baby, you gotta stop asking me that, because I can't make it happen. You think I want to be here? Following you around? Drinking a bottle of this stuff? God.
Then don't.
Oh, okay. Just shut off my feelings, right? I'll tell you what. Why don't we just not talk about anything? Or if we're going to talk about something, why don't we talk about something else? Maybe that'll work.
You shouldn't drink so much of that.
I'm not a very big drinker. At least not under normal circumstances. Oh, yeah. You used to see the way some of my buddies used to drink at Tahoe. God, they could really get wasted on this stuff. And I'd see them, I'd get caught up in this whole cycle, and they just wouldn't be able to pull themselves out, you know? I don't know, from what I've seen, most people that drink a lot don't like themselves much anyway.
So now you're a psychologist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's me. Want me to analyze you?
Not particularly.
What's the matter? You afraid of the truth?
I'm not interested in your version.
I think you're dying to know.
You have an amazing ego.
Oh, yeah. Real amazing. I'm here, aren't I?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to mean that if I had such an amazing ego, I'd be able to find a woman like you that does what you do to me real easy.
I don't understand you at all.
Yeah, you do understand me. Damn it, you understand me better than any other woman I've ever met. You understand what makes me tick? God, Kelly, I love you so much. You also know what drives me nuts, and that's what you're doing to me right now.
Cece?
Mom.
Oh, hi, honey. I didn't know you were out here.
Yeah. What, you looking for Dad?
Well, yeah, he was a little upset about being back in that church again, and I upset him. I wanted to see if he was all right.
Oh. Okay, well, he's not here yet. He should be here pretty soon, though, if you want to hang around.
What are you doing out here?
I don't know. I was in the house talking to Brandon. Just ended up out here.
Thinking about Haley.
Some.
Someday, you were going to meet someone and fall in love.
I don't think so. I really don't. But, you know, I don't know if I really want that anyway.
Why would you say that?
Because, I mean, look what I got now. I think right now I'm a very lucky guy. I'm happy. I really am, you know. If I want to be with somebody, if somebody's always around, why make it so complicated?
It's all right for now, but not the rest of your life.
Why not? I think it would be great if I could work that out.
You know, having someone special is what everything means. It's what your life
Mom,
is.
look at you and Dad. The two of you love each other, and yet you guys can't get it together. I, right now, honestly think I got the best of it. So, by all means, don't worry about me. Everything's going great. And I gotta get going. I'm gonna be late. I think you should stay here, though. Wait for Dad. He'll be here pretty soon. Maybe you can make things work out.
In case you hadn't noticed, there are a lot of empty seats in this bar.
I had noticed.
I don't really feel like talking to you right now. You know that.
Let me guess why.
You don't have to guess. You came to Santa Barbara to crucify me. Why should I buy you a drink?
You shouldn't. But I'd at least appreciate it if you listened to me.
Why? Do you think you can really talk without your crew around?
I came to Santa Barbara to do a story. I found the story in you.
Yeah, you upset my daughter in the process. She's angry at me now, thanks to you.
She'll get over it.
She's stubborn.
And very charming, just like her father.
What is it you want?
Just because I don't like something that the man has done does not mean that I don't like the man.
You don't even know the man.
Oh, I think I do.
Now, as I recall, there was an invitation for dinner still outstanding. Give me a chance to get to know you a little bit better.
Miss Saunders, the bait is too strong. I'm not stepping into your trap.
You know, someday soon, I hope that you can see me as a woman, and not just as a reporter. I should go.
I have to get back to my church.
Can I help you blow out all 500 of these candles?
No, that's unnecessary. Good night.
Good night.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. The most important thing is that Carlos has a job, and that's what he's got.
No, but I mean, I handled it terribly. I should have talked to you about it first.
You did what you thought was right.
Yeah, but I didn't think about how you would feel, and that was wrong.
You really believe that?
Yeah.
Thanks.
For what?
Well, I've been standing in here. I'm feeling really guilty for saying all the things I said. Because, you know, I made a personal promise to myself that I wouldn't get stubborn. I wouldn't fly off the handle after we got married.
You're kidding me, you did?
You mean you haven't noticed?
Well, I'd love you even if you were to fly off the handle regularly. I mean, I wouldn't have married you if that weren't the case.
I know why you like it.
You do?
You like making up.
Yeah, I do like that.
Me too.
As a matter of fact, I've been looking forward to it ever since you ran out of here in such a huff.
Me too.
Forgive me. And tell me, what were we arguing about?
I don't remember.
Mrs. Timmons!
Just a minute.
Getting Freudian chills. Last time I did that was when I called my mother.
What?
Nothing, darling. What's taking you so long?
I want everything to be perfect.
Oh, it already is.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's always perfect.
Yeah. I want things to be extra special.
My imagination is running wild.
Here I come.
Can't wait. Honey.
What do you think?
I think you look beautiful. Woo!
You really like it?
I think I've never seen you look like this before.
No, I wasn't really sure it was your style, but...
Oh, no.
I wanted tonight to be special. Well, here we are.
Feels different, doesn't it?
Kind of. We're husband and wife now.
Yeah, I guess we are what the priest said we are.
Maybe I should just change the nightgown and...
No, no.
That was the first. No, the way you kissed me, it was like a first kiss.
There may be a lot of things tonight that feel like the first.
It really does feel different. I mean, not that I didn't love the way things were, but I can really feel the difference.
love me.
No. And you don't want me to either.
You're drunk.
I'm not too drunk to know what you want, what we both want.
Stop it!
No. That's why you're here, isn't it?
No, I came here to be alone.
You came here because you knew I was going to follow you.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie. Your father owns half this town. If you want to find some place to hide, there's 1,000 places to hide. You came here because you know I'd found you here before, and I'd find you again.
Let go of me.
I've waited too long already.
No!
Tonight, a pollution time bomb in America, leaking underground gas tanks. The government has money to clean them up, but so far little's been done. The story on NBC Nightly News.